Welcome to the Yoga with Nunga channel. I am Nunga, and today we have a yoga for alignment. So we're going to be looking at the integrity of our alignment in today's flow, our placement, our transitioning, our sensations, and also the importance of our breath, as well as the core in our practice today. So get your yoga clothing, a mat, carpet, blanket, and let's begin. So we'll begin today's class at hero pose. So standing on your knees, then just come to sitting on your heels. Hi heroes, what's up? So just settle in here. I think you can use a blanket as support, perhaps on your feet, or just maybe double your mat. Then place the tops of your feet directly above this for more support or ease on this. Then your head is over your heart is over your pelvis. Bring one hand on your chest, the other hand on your belly. Today's class is all about integrity of alignment. So I think I'd like to face you guys today. What's up? And immediately just close your eyes and ease into yoga today. Yoga for alignment and integrity. Standing nice and strong and long and easy. Be easy today. And just your chest is expanding and broadening as you take conscious breaths, natural breathing, just a natural rhyme today. And just tune into your thoughts, into your mind, into your heart space, where your hand is, your belly. Then maybe we now begin to inhale in as we expand the belly. Then exhale as we contract. In, out. In, out. Alright, so now I'd like us to do the ujjayi breathing. So for this, obviously a cleansing breath. And as we inhale, you just want to feel sort of a restriction on the throat, in and out. Sort of a sound. It sounds weird, but so you're inhaling and exhaling. So it's like you're saying but with your breath. So maybe we can do exhale. We can exhale out. Then transition to closing the mouth so that you can see sort of what this ujjayi breath sort of is. So you're inhaling and exhaling. So you're closing your mouth. So you're exhaling out, then close. In, out. So you'll sort of feel that sort of sound that I'm talking about. We'll just do this once, otherwise I'll explain this more in future. So inhale, out. Alright. So head over your heart of your pelvis, hero pose. So we'll bring the right hip down, right glutes down, then get the feet out of the way so that we're sort of sitting comfortably here. Alright? Like this. So just take a moment to settle in here. Again, your spine is nice and long, you're not slouching, and your shoulders are away from your ears, creating space through the neck, checking with the neck. Alright, we'll bring the left hand outside the left feet, the left foot, left foot. Then the right hand will come down and up. Alright, so we're creating space through the right side body. Again, the space between your ears and your shoulders, pulsing up and down, opening the side body. And we take it down, then come up to center and to the other side. Right hand outside the right foot, then the left hand comes up as we open and lengthen through the left side of the body. Again, be conscious of the space, create space. Don't, squeeze, but lengthen and space and out. And release. Swing the feet forward. Alright. Spine is nice and long. We'll inhale, arms up. And then as we exhale, we're folding all the way to the feet. So, just some cues for alignment here. Flex the feet. Alright? Then probably your hamstrings are a bit tight here. We're not yet warmed up. So just if as you sort of bring the torso all the way down, you're bending the knees gradually and generously. So inhale, exhale, fold. Then maybe dig your head in between the space between your feet. And slowly we'll release. Come back to sitting. Take a moment here to just allow the head to be over the heart. Feel the chest broaden as you inhale and exhale. Alright. So we'll come to lie on our back. So here again, be conscious of your transitioning and your placement. Transitions are very important, and also we get quite the injuries from how we transition. So maybe we use the cord to take us all the way down, or we just, coolly take it down. When you get all the way down, we'll bring the legs up to 90 degrees. So again, flexing the foot, but try to maintain a bend at the hamstrings. Bend at the hamstrings. So this is all about the core. The core in our alignment. And the core is very, very important. I mean, other than just, having abs and being, sexy, let's try to put that aside, the sexiness aside for just this moment. The core is important in our yoga practice in terms of placement, transitioning, and even, getting into postures and holding postures, asanas. It's also lovely, very amazing for the circulation of the body. Amazing. And, other than my talking, perhaps you're shaking here. Just feel the connection with the core, with the abs, with your own core, and just breathing here. Connect with your core, with your strength. And also, day-to-day activities, the core is very important. If you have a strong core, unaweza able to, go through your day-to-day activities a whole lot better with support. Now, I'm not shaking that much because I've been doing this for a while now. So just stay with your shake. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Inhale and exhale, bending the knees to 45 degrees. Then we'll cross one ankle over the other. Then again, we're still on the core. We're still gassing up and working with the core. So taking the foot forward and back. So we'll do 5 of these. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Beautiful. Hug the knees into the chest. Give yourself a nice hug. Alright, so with the legs still crossed, let's bring the leg that was under over the other leg. So we're going to do spine rolls here. Sort of have a little fun and also massage the spine. So something like this is what I'm talking about. So just play here, up and down, massaging your spine. Use bow. And once you're done having your fun, we'll come to Sukhasana. Alright, so we'll all meet at Sukhasana. Then again, transition to all fours. Safely, slowly, and gently. Come into all fours. Alright. So maybe take some time to just sit on your heels a bit. So your fingers, we'll start with the fingers, spreading through all fingers and working on our foundation, that which is in contact with the earth. Alright? Spreading through the fingers. Our gaze is down and in between our hands. The neck is nice and long. Then the shoulder and the wrist are in one line. So you're not here, but try to bring it here. Vertically aligned. Then we'll come to the core, engaging the core in towards the spine. Then the hips and the knees in one line. Then pressing away from the mat. We're not collapsing here. We're pressing away from the mat. Spine is nice and long and elongated. Then pressing through the tops of the feet. And we have our alignment, our tabletop. So just take a few breaths here, maybe shifting back and forth. Alright, come to stillness, engage the core more and extend the right foot back. Maybe take our gaze forward, flexing the foot or pointing, whichever feels strongest. Then take it down, take it to the other side, other foot, left foot lifted, engaged, active foot. Breathe and release it down. Alright, so we'll come to puppy pose, a most pleasant and interesting pose. So where your palms are, we'll bring the elbows down. Then palms planted on the mat. Palms planted on the mat. Then we slowly begin to take the chest down. Maybe we extend the hands forward. Then the chin or the chest, we're sort of trying to bring the chin and the chest closer to the mat. To puppy pose. Stay with your breath, with your alignment. And we'll slowly journey up to tabletop. Then tuck the toes at the back. We'll bring the knees to hover. Then lead in with the tailbone. We'll take it all the way up to downward facing dog. So actually puppy pose is a prep pose for down dog. You get it? The puppy grows into the dog. Get it? So just take some time, settle into down dog, bending one knee at a time. Shoulder blades away from each other at the back. The crown of the head towards the ground. Then we'll bend the knees, look forward, and walk to the top of the mat. And when we get to the top of the mat, halfway lift, look forward. And release, hug the knees in. Give yourself a nice hug. Then with your feet, sort of slide your palm under the foot for gorilla pose. Maybe you try to straighten the hamstrings a bit more. Or, maintain a slight bend at the hamstrings. Just bring your consciousness to your breath, to your alignment, to the sensations, and release. Release the hands, release the head, release the neck, and you slowly begin our zombie lift. Feeling the connection one vertebrae at a time, as the neck and the head are the last to come up. When you get to the top, just take a moment, check in, mountain pose. Check in with the breath, with our foundation, that which is in contact with the earth. So spreading through all four corners of the feet. We lift the 10 toes up, then take them down, spreading them, then come to the tippy toes, lifting the heels up, and taking them down and feeling that connection with the earth. Alright, so our foundation is in check. Then make sure that your feet are open to hip distance apart. So the distance of our hips, open the feet to that distance. Then we find a point forward that isn't moving. As we focus on that point, we lift the left foot up. Balance, drishti. Then we'll take it all the way to the back. And as we take the foot to the back, we're pivoting it. So the front foot is at 12 o'clock, the back foot is at 9 o'clock. Then planting it firmly. Again, my metaphor of this honey, my imagination of this honey on the mat. So we want to firm up and root through our foundation and plant through. And then we lift up to warrior one. Strong warrior one, active, engaged warrior one. Feeling the connection, feeling the back foot, the back thigh, the inner thigh of the back foot, drawing in and back. We're lifting up, we're bending the front foot to a 45-degree angle. Then opening the hands, warrior two. So again, you try not to move the feet as much as possible as you do this. Warrior two. So hopefully my hands are in one straight line. Then thumbs up. Then again open the palms to face down. Then straighten the front foot. Then hinging at the waist. Alright, we hinge at the waist forward. Then take the hand down. Alright, so let me get my block. You can use a book or a block for this triangle pose. So taking the block down this way or this way. So we're using the block as support to lift the floor higher. And then opening the chest, shining the chest towards the sky, opening the chest towards the ceiling. and breathing, remembering the power of your breath. And then we return the hands, we bring the hands to frame the foot. Then we slowly lift up, warrior one. And we step the foot to meet the other foot, mountain pose. Then again, checking with the foundation, opening the feet to hip distance apart. Standing strong, nice, firm and strong. Shoulders drawing down towards the ground. Finding your drishti point. Feeling all four corners of the foot. And we lift the right foot up. Flexing and pointing. And we take it all the way back, pivoting the right foot at the back. And we lift up warrior one, bending this foot at a degree, 45 degrees. And opening to warrior two. We open our wings, warrior two. Our gaze is forward. Then straighten the front leg, hinging at the waist forward. And we come to triangle pose. Again, use your book or block for support to lift the floor higher, shining the chest towards the sky. Use your breath to bring your focus back and your attention to the sensations of the body. And we release the hands down, framing the foot. Get the block out of the way. Coming up, warrior one, strong warrior one. And we bring the foot to meet the other foot. And lower the hands, mountain pose. Alright, so we've come to the end of our practice. So maybe you might decide to do a vinyasa. If you're not new to yoga, if you've just started with me, you can so you have two options. Like we can do a vinyasa together, or you can meet me at Sukhasana, cross-legged pose. So if we are up for an extra, flow, we'll begin at mountain pose, farming through all four corners of the foot, bending the knees, softening the knees, inhaling, arms up. And exhale, we dive forward, hugging the knees. And halfway lift, look forward. Then bend the knees, place the palms down, high plank. Then chin, chest goes down. Upward facing dog. Then tucking the toes, we lift up, down dog. Then we take the knees down. And we slowly, gently take our time transitioning into Sukhasana, where we will end our practice today. So when you get here, just close your eyes. Take a moment in gratitude for our practice, our short practice today, where we tried to focus on our alignment and our integrity of alignment, observant of our placement of our core and our breath, and transitioning our drishti, our focus. And therefore I just hope you'll have an amazing rest of your day, of your night. I bring my hands at my heart center, honoring the divinity in you, the God in you, the awesomeness in you. The awesomeness in me honors the awesomeness in you. Great job, everyone. I will see you next week. Namaste.